Hi guys, for the past week we've been busy doing multiplication of fractions. Okay, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you that an of sum is a multiplication of fraction sum. Okay, I just did the simple illustration to show you why. If I say for instance a half of a half, I drew this little picture just to show you. Half of that is a quarter. Okay, so that was the whole thing, it was divided in half. Half of that half was that quarter. And then if I times a half by a half, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, and I get exactly the same answer. Now, whenever you see an of, and with working with fractions, you're going to replace it with a multiplication sign. Okay. From grade 4, you've been working with little sums like this. And they taught you the method where you divide by the denominator and times by the numerator. And in some cases this year, you're still going to be able to use that method. But you'll see with our later examples that it's not going to work the whole time. So what I want to ask you for today's worksheet is to please use the new method, even if you can use the old method for that specific example. Okay, so we said the moment we see of, we know that we can times. So we say 2 over 3 times. The 60 is not a fraction yet. I make it a fraction by writing it over 1. Okay, now it's a normal times by fraction sum. I first go and see if I can cross cancel, and I can. 3 goes in there 20, 3 goes in there once. 2 times 20 equals to 40. 1 times 1 equals to 1. And my final answer is 40. Now this specific example, you'll still be able to use the previous method, but I want you to please use this one. You can quickly check it with the previous method just to make sure that your answer is correct. Okay, but these are the type of sums you're going to get this year. And that is why I had to teach you the new method. Because now they know that you're clever and you can now times with fractions, and you know that of sums are actually times sums. So now you can use the new method that I showed you. Now, if you try to use the previous method, you're immediately going to see that 15 can't divide by 7, and then you're going to be bummed and you're going to know what to do further. So what you're going to do is, you're going to say 3 times 7, or 3 over 7, times 15 over 1. Okay, now you're going to say, can I cross cancel? There's nothing I can cross cancel. So I go and times my numerators. 3 times 15 equals to 45. 7 times 1 equals to 7. I cannot leave it like that because it's an improper fraction. I want to write it as a mixed number in its simplest form. Now I'm going to ask myself, how many 7s are there in 45? Okay, and the answer is 6. 6 times 7 equals to 42. In other words, my remainder is 3, and I write it of the original denominator, which was 7. So there's 3 7s left over. Okay, let's do another example like that. Let's do another example like that. 9 over 20 of 15. 9 over 20, I replace the of symbol with the multiplication symbol, and I write by 15 as a fraction. Can I cross cancel? Yes. 5 goes in there 4 times, 5 goes in there 3 times. 9 times 3, 27. 4 times 1, 4. I can't leave it as an improper fraction. I have to make it a mixed number. Okay, how many 4s are there in 27? There are 6. Okay, 6 times 4 equals to 24. In other words, my remainder is 3, and I write it over the 4, which was my original denominator. So my answer is 6 3/4. So like you see now, you start getting answers that are mixed numbers, okay, which you never had previously. So that is why you have to use this method, otherwise you're not going to be able to get to that answer. Something else that you've never done before, but that you'll be able to do using this method now, is times a mixed number by a whole number. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm first going to change that mixed number to an improper fraction, like we learned last week. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8 over 5. Instead of the of, we write times, and we write that as 10 over 1. So that is my new sum now. I can cross cancel. 5 goes in there once, 5 goes in there twice. 8 times 2 equals to 16. 1 times 1 equals to 1. And my final answer is 16. Okay, so using your knowledge of multiplication of fractions, you can now do these of sums as well. Okay, now we've basically covered all the multiplication sums that you can possibly get this year. Okay, please use this new method for the whole worksheet that I've included for you. Even if you can use your old method, I would like you to practice the new method. Thanks, guys.